Welcome to the Hudson Valley Community College Eyes on the Sky series, an update about current astronomy, space science, and sky events. I'm astronomer Richard Monda, and this is Eyes on the Sky for September 2022. We start the month with the moon against the stars of Libra, the stellar scales of justice. The lunar surface is 6 days past new on September 1st, and its phase is waxing crescent. By the next evening, the moon's eastward motion takes it to the stars of Scorpius, the legendary scorpion, as the moon continues to wax. On September 3rd, the moon appears near Antares, the red-orange supergiant star of the scorpion. Half the lunar surface facing the Earth is sunlit this evening, the phase we call first quarter. During the next evening, the moon is above the stars that make the stinger of the scorpion. Officially, though, the moon is crossed into the constellation of Sagittarius, where the moon appears near the spout of the teapot, the main stellar form of the Archer. The moon continues to wax and is now in its gibbous phase. By September 5th, our celestial neighbor appears in the handle of the teapot, when its Earth-facing side is 3/4 lit. 2 days later and earlier in the evening, the waxing gibbous is in the southeastern twilight sky. Although difficult to see stars in an early evening sky, the moon is positioned against Capricornus, an imaginary half-goat, half-fish creature. You'll find Saturn in the eastern half of this constellation. On September 8th, the moon appears below the tail of the aquatic goat, but in fact has crossed into the region of Aquarius. At this position, the half of the lunar world facing us is almost fully illuminated. Then, during the night of September 9th, the moon appears in the water jar of Aquarius and reaches full phase. This full moon is the harvest moon. For the next 2 nights, September 10th and 11th, the moon appears in the vicinity of Jupiter. Juno, the interplanetary spacecraft that has been orbiting Jupiter for more than 6 years, imaged this stunning view of numerous circulating vortices near the planet's north pole on July 5th of this year. On July 27th, this false color infrared view of Jupiter was obtained by the James Webb Space Telescope, along with another image showing Jupiter's rings and 2 of its many moons. By September 16th, the moon has made its way eastward to the winter stars. Around midnight, the lunar sphere is located about 1/4 of the way up the sky in the east-northeast. You can find the moon that night between the Pleiades cluster and Aldebaran, the red giant star of Taurus the Bull. Now past full, the moon phase is waning gibbous. On the 17th, the lunar surface is still waning gibbous, but less sunlit and appears near Mars. The Perseverance rover continues to explore the Martian surface, with the Ingenuity helicopter acting as an advanced scout for the rover's path. On April 20th, Perseverance imaged the small, irregularly shaped Martian moon named Phobos, partially eclipsing the sun. Back in the night sky around midnight on September 18th, the moon is near the horizon and at its last quarter phase. On the 22nd, the moon is in the eastern sky before sunrise and has entered the region of the Lion. Far below this waning crescent is Venus, very bright but very low in the pre-dawn sky. Venus will swing around the sun and will emerge into our evening sky near the close of the year. And during the evening of September 22nd, the first moment of autumn occurs in the northern hemisphere at 9:04 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At dawn on the 23rd, the moon is just east of Regulus, the marker star of the constellation Leo, and the lunar world continues to thin as a waning crescent. At the tail end of Leo is the nebula, the other prominent star of the Lion. Then on the 24th, the moon is a curved sliver of light when it is hovering above the dawn glow. The moon begins its next cycle of lunar phases on September 25th, when it becomes new at 5:55 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. By September 29th, the moon is back in the early evening sky and is again approaching Scorpius, the Scorpion, where the moon is now a waxing crescent. On the last day of September, the lunar crescent appears near Antares. Then on the first day of October, the waxing crescent moves out of Scorpius, and on the evening of October 2nd, the moon is again first quarter, but this time against the teapot stars of Sagittarius. Thanks for watching our September 2022 Eyes on the Sky episode. I'm astronomer Richard Monda, informing you that starting in October, there will be weekly sky updates in our College Campus Chronicle. And as always, reminding you to keep your eyes on the sky.